Now, Seamus Burke about to puck out, the JK Brackens goalkeeper. Seamus pucks it out, good long puck, dropping in there and over the 65-metre line. Pulled out of there, cleared out by Dan Griffin. Only didn't get it out too far. The ball is near Michael Ryan, the county man there playing centre back today and captaining the side. Getting over there, going after it now and collecting it for Upperchurch. Conor Dwyer looks at the post, hits it high, it's tailing beautifully. Looks a great puck, dropping right down and dropping over the bar. A great opening score there for Upperchurch. After just 2 minutes of play, it's Upperchurch from man, 1 point. JK Brackens, no score. Seamus Burke once again now, the sun in his eyes. Pucks it out to the far side. This time another long puck out, dropping down there, pulled on there, then it's collected there by Brett Burke for JK Brackens. Clearing in, dangerous ball dropping in right in there, caught inside there by Patrick Hayes. Patrick Hayes collects it, clears it out to this side, right into the centre of the field. Where the ball is broken out, one-handed swing there, but the Upperchurch man seems to be getting it. The man that has it now and collects it is Paddy Marinell. And Paddy Marinell is fouled down. It's going to be a free to Brackens almost in the centre of the field. And coming out to take this one will be James Cahill, I think. James Cahill. James Cahill hits it high. And it scores over the bar for the equalising score. Nice score there by James Cahill. So it's now 1 point for JK Brackens, 1 point for Upperchurch Dunban. We're playing 3.5 minutes this first half. Patrick Hayes with the puck out for Upperchurch. Patrick pucks it a long ball down, dropping about 40 yards out. Up they go for in there with the ball, trying to collect it, but it's pulled on for, I mean, it's cleared out a bit there by Sean Collum. When he gets it out as fast, LB Quinn gets it inside, comes to Liam Shanahan. Liam Shanahan puck goes in right close to the end line there. Back to try and collect it. There is Martin Burke. Martin Burke very close to beaten to there by John Ryan. John Ryan fails to keep the ball in play. The ball goes out over the touchline there. And it's going to be a line ball for the JK Brackens men. Line ball for J Brackens. Hit low up there by John Ivers. Getting up, but he gets it up as far as Colin Russell. Colin Russell beaten, has it, gets into the centre. About to be added there by Paddy Marnell, who succeeds in doing so. Putting Brackens hurling on the ground up into the about 30 yards, 40 yards out. Back to collect it there and clear it out. One of the Upperchurch men there and clearly into the centre. Has blocked down, batted out there by John Lee. John Lee following the ball, getting it in there. James Cahill. James Cahill has it now. Trying to shake off his marker, succeeding in doing so. Pulls it on the ground, clears it up into this where it's half collected and pulled on there. But a rather hard tackle there by Jerry Ryan on one of the JK Brackens men. In fact, it's James Cahill, and it's going to be another free in for JK Brackens and a chance for them to go into the lead. Standing about 15 yards in from touch and about 40 yards out from goal. James now rises it, hits it high, and it's good, and it's gone over the bar, puts Brackens into the lead. Brett Burke, in fact, was the taker of that free, and he puts 2 points to 1 in front. As the puck out now comes down the centre, and Paddy Marnell goes up for there with Jim Ryan. The Brackens man wins it, gets it up along, ranges by Jerry Ryan. Jerry Ryan gets it out a bit there, about to be added to. A hard pull there on John Griffin. Paddy Marnell, and it's going to be a free down to Upperchurch on their own 65-metre line. And the man who's going to take this one is going to be Michael Ryan. Michael now in his own 65-metre line, rises it, hits it high, dangerous dropping ball, will drop inside the Brackens 21-yard line, batted out there, small bit, only not got out very far, but it's been brought out sufficiently far, and cleared out a small bit, only coming out is LB Quinn turns one and hits it into space. It's pulled on and cleared out there for the Brackens out into the centre of the field, pulled on and added to further again up the field. Some good hurling now by Brackens of the one swing of play from one side of the pitch to the other, but the ball is now on about 60 yards out from the Upperchurch goal. The man who has it is Tomas Keane. Tomas Keane keeping it low into the corner, and it beats all players there, John Ivers, and then all and goes out over the touchline, so it's a line ball for JK Brackens, and we're now playing 7 minutes of this first half as the ball goes into the centre there. A foul there on one of the Upperchurch men. And the man who was fouled, in fact, was Tomas Kane, and it's going to be a free to Upperchurch. And coming out to take this one is John Ryan. Well, an eagerly contested first few minutes anyway, little or nothing between the sides.
Yes, the pattern of the match hasn't really yet been established, and
as John Ryan now goes to take this free and trying to bring the size level, standing about 45 yards out from goal and about 20 in from touch. It's in this a dangerous ball, and it goes all the way over the bar to bring the size level again. 2 points for Upperchurch and Ban, 2 points for JK Brackens.
yes, there's good free taking on both sides in the early stages.
And as such, defences seem to be more or less on top in the early stages of this game as Seamus Burke's puck out, drops down there and pulled on, hard pull there, neatly and cleared in there, but Ryan getting it out, a good pull and a rather hard pull there on Sean Cullum by Pat Carew, and it's going to be a free to JK Brackens, which Jim Cahill will take. Jim Cahill hits it now, he tails it off to the left a bit. Up they go for it. The ball goes off and about to be pulled out now by Jerry Ryan. Jerry Ryan gets a good pull and out over the touchline there, over on the far side, and clears it out. And it's going to be a line ball to the Brackens. About 35 yards or so out from the Upperchurch goal. And the man who's taking this one now is Pat Delaney. Seamus. Coming, studying himself now. It's a great call, just getting very far. I thought he might get it better, but a free out to Upperchurch there. And relieve the pressure off them in this early stages. Michael Ryan gone back once again, standing about 30 yards out from his own goal and very close to the touchline. Hits it another thundering thump down the far side between John Ivers. The ball is knocked inside, going inside there and trying to get in, but John Ryan is out there. He can't. Elby Quinlan has it now. Elby hits it low, across the ball breaks. Fortunately there for Pat Carew. Pat Carew pulls on it. His puck is blocked down. It comes across to this side. It was collected and sent. It's gone, and it's gone over the bar. I thought for a second there he had dipped enough to go in under for a goal, but it's gone over the bar and puts the Upperchurch men back 3 points to 2 in front. Who's scored that? Brian Phelan, the scorer there. So Seamus Burke with this puck out. Seamus now pucks it right down the centre this time. Up they go for the ball is pulled and broken into the centre of the field there and sent up a little bit further where it's going towards Michael Lachen. Michael Lachen going off in a solo, and Michael Lachen fouled, and Michael Dial there judged that he was being fouled as he made his way towards goal. So it's another opportunity for the Brackens to draw level. I'm sure that Pat Burke will tap this one over. Rises, strikes, and sends it over the bar with the greatest of ease and bring the sides back to 3 points each. And we're now playing 10 minutes for this first half. Padraig Hayes will puck out for the Upperchurch and Ban now. Padraig now coming up now. Sends it a long ball over to the far side there. Pushing it back there, but the way Elby Quinlan still gets in his puck. Sean Cullum blocks it and sends it over towards the centre forward position. Going back to recover out there is Dan Griffin for Upperchurch. He gets it over to the far side, over towards his own wing back, not gaining a lot of ground but keeping the ball in play, and this time it goes out of play off of a Brackens man, and it's going to be a line ball almost in the centre of the field for Upperchurch. This one to be taken by Tomas Keane. I think it is him anyway. Now, as he stands back, comes up, Tomas Keane gets a great cut under this one, a great ball dropping inside on the 21-yard line, ball broken inside. There, getting back at John Lee, getting out the ball for Brackens. They're out, but the ball ricocheting off of, and the ball in fact going out over the touchline there, inside his 20-metre line, so it's going to be a line ball to Upperchurch from a dangerous position for Brackens. Elby Quinlan going across to take it. Elby now coming up. hitting it, keeps the ball cutely in play. Dangerous flash, no great flash of the ash there, one in a dangerous situation, and in there to try and get it out is John Guider, but he clears it out, doesn't get it out, only gets it out as far as Liam Shanahan, and Liam Shanahan's shot goes to the right and goes wide, but a scoring opportunity missed there for Upperchurch Strabane. Chance to go back in the lead. The score remains 3 points for Brackens, 3 points for Upperchurch. As Seamus Burke's puck out goes out into the centre of the field, collected there and cleared up along in towards the full forward position. The ball dropping side there, danger here for Upperchurch, but the man who's coming out is LT Ryan. LT Ryan gets it out, doesn't get it out very far, but gets it out to safety. The ball is being tussled for in there, and some help from Michael Ryan. One-handed swing there, and Michael Ryan taking a nasty knock there, a rather hard pull there. And the man who's been spoken to is, in fact, is James Cahill, I think. James Delaney is the one who's been spoken to for that rather hard one-handed swing there on Michael Ryan. Ready to resume. Everything seems to be okay, and free out for Upperchurch man. This one being taken by Jerry Ryan. He gets no distance into it. And the ball is collected by Backbork. Backbork clears it over to the far side, over towards his corner forward. The man who has it now going out for Pat Delaney. He loses the ball. Tussle in there. The man has now his Pat Delaney. He gets across one. He gets as far as Jerry Ryan. Jerry Ryan operating in that corner now, covering off there neatly. Falls to the ground, takes a tumble. It's fouled as he does so it's going to be a free out to Upperchurch man. And once again, I think we have another injury. Points for Drummond, and we're now playing 16 minutes. What did I say? 3 points for J.K. Brackens, 3 points for Upperchurch Strabane. Patrick Hayes now comes out to take this free. Keeps it to the far side again. A good high pull, great pull there by Thomas Keane, getting the ball right inside the 21-yard line. Danger here for Brackens. If Number trusting about the man that collects it now, and is John Ivers. John Ivers coming out and thundering out there, defence cleaning out about 50 yards, gets it up towards Ray Doyle. Ray Doyle sends it in, a dangerous ball to this side where there's absolutely no one. The man that's going back to collect his LT Ryan. Ryan takes the tackle there, but still gets in his clearance and gets it to this side of the field, very close to touchdown. The man who's saying Liam Shanahan, back to his Jim Ryan clears into the centre forward position there, dropping down, and half collected by Albie Quinn and fails to collect it. Cleared out for the Brackens into the centre of the field, but up comes Michael Ryan and takes a tackle off of Sean Collum, then goes around another man, passes it out to Tomas Keane. Tomas Keane looks at the post, and Tomas Keane scores a great point there for Upperchurch man. A great score, a great thundering run there by Michael Ryan, and pass to Ryan to Tomas Keane, who slotted it over the bar to put Upperchurch man back in front.
That's a very well taken point by Tomas Keane, set up by a great run by Michael Ryan.
Well, there's certainly little or nothing in this game so far, and Upperchurch just about that little bit ahead. A high tackle there on Jerry Ryan by Michael Lacken, so it's going to be a free out to Upperchurch. Free to Upperchurch, and Jerry Ryan will be the taker of this one. And he once again doesn't get great length into it. Up it goes, back to go for it there, trying to collect it, but the man has his Albie Quinn. Albie Quinn looks, shoots, but shoots hurriedly and shoots to the left and shoots wide. Well, this game has yet to come to life. It seems to be more tense, and defences seem to be on top of a bit too many frees.
Yes, we're waiting just for the game to open up, and it'll take a while, but it should develop into a great tussle yet.
Little and nothing between these sides, of course, and as Seamus Burke keeps his puck low into the centre of the field there, goes right through, but the man who collects now is Bat Burke, gets it up along here, gets it towards Ray Dial, sending defence into attack. Michael Marnell has now gets it out. Michael Lacken has it. He pans it back into Michael Marnell. Michael Marnell trying to go through. This could set up a goal scoring chance. He loses the ball. It's bottled up there. The man that has it for his Michael Dwyer. Michael Dwyer is, well, it's a foul there. Found the Upperchurch man fouling there, so it's going to be a free. A free in and a chance for Brackens to get back on level terms. Bat Burke going to be the taker of this one. Rises, hits it high and hits it over the bar and brings the side level once again. And we're now playing 17 minutes of this first half, and the score is 4 points for JK Brackens, 4 points for Upperchurch Strumban. And certainly a sizable attendance here on this glorious day for hurling. The elements absolutely splendid as the Brackens men go off and they run and try and get a score. As Blackburk being tackled there, and Blackburk carries the ball too far as Liam Shanahan pursued him, and Upperchurch Strumban win themselves a free right there straight in the middle of the field, and Michael Ryan will certainly have the distance with that one. This one, whether he'll have the accuracy is another story. Michael now studies himself. Rises, keeps plenty of height anyway. He's just fortunate it's not a windy day as the ball drops down at the 21-yard line, cleared out there for the Brackens. James Delaney getting it out, only gets it out as well as Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan looks at the post and makes no mistake, I would say. Oh well, in fact it has, it tailed too much. It looked from here as though it might have gone in, but it's gone to the right and gone wide. So the score remains 4 points for JK Brackens, 4 points for Upperchurch Strumban. And as of yet, this game has got to come to life. As Seamus Burke's puck out is down in the centre of the field, batted down there, half batted down, and a good pull there. A good pull there by one of the Brackens men. Who was the man that pulled in that ball? A pull by Jim Cahill with the ball going out over the touchline, so it's a line ball for Upperchurch Strumban, about 30 yards out, 40 yards from the run. Jerry Ryan will be the taker, the burly Jerry coming up, gets a goodish puck into the centre of the field, coming across his Carew, gets it over to the far side, added there by L.B. Quinn neatly, but back is John Ivers. John Ivers takes a tackle from John Ryan, then gets it up towards Colin Russell. And beaten to it in turn. Tomas Keane is there and pick up off the ground there. Referee says it's a pick and a quickly taken free for Brackens there over to the far corner by Sean Cullum. The ball comes and is collected by Marnell. Marnell has it, shoots and shoots, but this time he shoots to the left and shoots wide. And even though the disputing is, it's the umpire is adamant that the ball did go the wrong side of the post. So, well, from here it must be. And it's a puck out now for being taken by Patrick Hayes, getting great length and dropping pull on there by Pat Carew. He's beaten to it there, and the ball is knocked down where Sean Collum has a John Guider, but the ball breaks and it comes towards L.B. Quinn, and L.B. Quinn looks at the post this time, and once again he tails it to the left and tails it wide. Well, that's the second time L.B. has tailed it, and he had a little bit more time that time, so he'll be a bit more disappointed that he didn't put that one over. So the score remains 4 points apiece. And we're now playing exactly 20 minutes this first half. Seamus Burke keeping this one low down the centre. Up we go. Tomas Keane beaten. Sean Collum has it now. He collects, looks, shoots and sends the ball over the bar for possibly it was the most exciting score in this game so far. And the goalkeeper to the midfield and the ball over the bar, pushing the score now. 5 points for JK Brackens, 4 points for Upperchurch Strumban. That was a great score.
A very well taken score by Sean Collum, underlying why he's an inter-county player.
Well, certainly Sean can play in either code. Captain Tipperary in the Munster football decider this year when they were defeated by Cork in this stadium here as the ball goes in now dangerously close to the end line. Dangerous ball for goalkeeper. Patrick Hayes has it. Patrick Hayes is fouled and it's going to be a free out. A free out for the Upperchurch Strumban men. We're leaving the pressure off them there. And Patrick will be the taker of this one himself. Patrick Hayes hits it now. A long ball dropping there between Liam Shanahan. Beaten to there. Who's Seamus Delaney has it now for his way, passing his own 65-metre line, clearing it over to the fast and had pulled Ray Dial. Better touch the ball, intercepted there temporarily for Paddy Marnell. Pulls it on the ground, gets it up towards Michael Lachen for JK Brackens. Pull, shoots and sends it over the bar. And the Brackens are starting to click a bit now as they lead by 6 points to 4, 2 points to deficit. It's now some neat ground holding there by Brackens, linking up well and sending it over the bar to leave the score 6 points for Brackens. 4 points for Seamus Delaney at centre back, playing operating at centre back, even though he's number 8 and he's short, and ball clear down the field over into the far corner. Conor O'Dwyer is fouled as he collects that ball there, and it's going to be a free in and a scoring opportunity here for Upperchurch. John Ryan, brother of Michael's, coming out now to try and narrow the gap to just 1 point. This should be a scoring well within his range, about 30 yards out from goal and about 20 in from touch. John rises and now hits it over the bar and hits off the post. Well, he was fortunate, it tailed a little, but it's lucky for him, it struck the post and went the right side over, so it's now 6 points for Brackens, 5 for Upperchurch. Strumban. Now Seamus Burke's puck out, keeps it low again into the centre of the field. They're trying this play, but it's not working. The man that has it now, Pat Burke has it now, gets it over into the far corner. Michael Lachen coming out ahead of his mark and collects the ball, tries to go inside and succeeds in doing so, but being shielded off there by Jerry Ryan. Sends a dangerous ball across the face of the goal, blocked inside there, had dangerous situation here, pulled on, cleared out and it's gone just to the left and gone wide. Well, a very, very near thing there. Martin and Marnell almost sneaking in there to get a goal for the Brackens. A tight escape for Upperchurch Strumban. Now as Patrick Hayes is puck out. Patrick Hayes comes down to this side into the centre, and Liam Shannon puts up in it, but Liam Shannon going out for it now, to beaten to it there. Conor O'Dwyer has it. He's wins himself a free, and it's going to be another free, and then Michael Ryan coming out to take this one. Almost dead in the centre of the field, and we're 15 yards in from touch. Michael now looking at the post. It keeps this one a little bit lower. It's tailing a little to left, batted out there, and the ball has gone out for a 65. A 65 to Upperchurch, and Michael seems to be going over, and he's going to do the duties once again. Enter between the goals and the 65-metre line. A chance for Michael. Rises it, strikes it, looks as though it's tailing a bit, and it has tailed in fact. And it's tailed a bit and gone off there, off to the right and wide, so the score remains 6 points for JK Brackens, 5 points for Upperchurch Strumban. And we're now playing 25 minutes in this first half of a game that has yet to come to life. As this puck out is out into the centre of the field, Pat Burke and all is beaten to there, back to go for Conor O'Dwyer. Conor O'Dwyer clears it over to the far side, out towards John Ryan. The ball beats both full back and full forward, and going out over the end line or the sideline there, so it's a line ball to JK Brackens. That's on today too, the football. John Ivor is now coming out. This one keeps it low, but still gets plenty of length. Pulled on there by Batburg, first time up along, crossing about 40 yards out from the Upperchurch goal now, and ball men on the ground. The man is back there. It's Conor O'Dwyer clears it up along over towards the far side. Out comes Elby Quinnan beats his marker there, and the ball is going very close to the touchline, gone off the touchline there. It's going to be, well, the linesman seems to indicate it's going to be a linesman's ball, but I'm not too sure. Well, it is in fact, and the ball is going to be thrown between Sean Collum, and John Collum has it now, collects it and gets it on the second swing, gets it over. Dangerous ball dropping down there, collected in here by Conor O'Dwyer, who has moved out of corner forward and is having a great game in the back line there now for Upperchurch, getting it down. Michael Carew beaten. The ball goes across, it goes to Liam Shannon trying to get room to swing his stick, getting in towards the full forward line there. The man that has it now, and he wins himself a free in there. As a free in there for Upperchurch, and a chance for them to bring back the size level at 6 points each. John now studying himself. This one about 30 yards out, but much easier angle wise. Rises, hits it high and hits it over the bar. So the score is 6 points for Upperchurch Strumban, 6 points for JK Brackens. And I wouldn't be all too sure, but I'd say these sides could possibly go in at half-time level as well. They were level before at the end of 60. They may be level today at the first few minutes left in this first half, as the ball is knocked down and go great puck out. Michael Ryan going back there to cover up. The stylish Michael collects, strikes and sends it very close to the touchline, but this time he's run out of width of pitch as well, and the ball has gone out over the touchline, and it's going to be a line ball for Brackens. It's amazing and significant to find out that in both games today. Most of the play seems to be conducted on the far side of the field, even though there's little or no breeze. As the line ball is taken there, the man for Elby Quinnan for the Upperchurch gets it up a low ball in there. Pat Carew is beaten to it there, and back to covering off there for John Lee. John Lee pulls on, gets a good pull on the ground, getting up to this side. Where coming out to collect it now is Ray Doyle getting over to the far side now, trying to set up attack. An attack is intercepted there by Dan Griffin for Upperchurch. But the ball is going back in around the Upperchurch man and Jerry Ryan and there, McMahon in there. Jerry Ryan coming out, trying to get out the ball, succeeds in getting it out there, out into the centre of the field. For going across, it now is Brian Field hits it over to the far side between John Ivers there and Liam Shanahan. John Ivers is the man who wins this tussle, lets the ball go to ground. He's being followed there by Liam Shanahan, still in pursuit, but John Ivers still following out, sidesteps his man, palms the ball up where it goes to Batbork. Batbork has it now about 50 yards out from the Upperchurch goal. It's in the low ball to Mike Mann trying to get his way through, as his way to goal stopped, and it's a free out. Very good refereeing decision there, overplaying the ball and taking too many steps, and Michael Doyle, referee, giving a free out to Upperchurch Dunban, who weren't tempted into fouling him and giving away a penalty. So a free out and relief for the Upperchurch men. Upperchurch Dunban now. Patrick Hayes takes this free, sends it out, dropping over the 65-metre line. Back there, going back for it now, and beaten to it now as we're going off in the solo run there, and he lets the ball go to ground, pulls on, sits in, and it's gone. It's a goal! It's a goal for a great goal there by Brian Phelan. Brian Phelan failing to hit it at the first attempt, but pulling on the ground and sending it into the far corner of the net to put Upperchurch Dunban 3 points in front as we come up towards half time. 1 minute to go to half time. It's 1-6 for Upperchurch Dunban, 6 points for JK Brackens. And now Conor O'Dwyer sends it over to the far corner there. Out comes John Ryan, bats it down. The ball broken inside there. In there tussling for the man. The ball knocked off his stick there. Another good pull there and clearance out a small bit, but there too is Elby Quinnan. The man, and Brackens' man pulling rather hard there. The man who's pulling was Colin Russell. He gets it out. There it comes to Sean Collum. Sean Collum sends a long attacking ball, but back there to his LT Ryan, beaten to this time. Manel found this, and the ball's gone in. It's a goal! It's a goal for JK Brackens. Well, what a quick response there. What an amazing response as we come up towards half time. A quick goal on both sides.
It's an amazing game. It's just after bursting to life. 1 goal for Upperchurch, then the Brackens come down and get one immediately. Tremendous second half now in prospect.
And they're level again. The ball barely crossed the line, but the ball went in, and that's what counts as far as Brackens are concerned. And that right on half time, the 30 minutes, Michael Doyle blows up, and as they were at the beginning, half time sees both sides level with the score. JK Brackens 1 goal 6 points. Upperchurch Dunban 6 points. 1 goal 6 points. And don't go away, as we will be back shortly for what promises to be a very exciting second half. As Michael Doyle prepares to throw in this ball. Everything's set now. Away we go, and the first into the attack are the Upperchurch men. Elby Quinnan getting up along into his full foul. Paddy Marnell back there, he's beaten to it now. Elby Quinnan going up again. Elby Quinnan with the first scoring opportunity of the second half, and he takes it neatly. Puts the Upperchurch 1 in the opening seconds of this second half. He puts Upperchurch Dunban 1 point in front. 1-7 for Upperchurch Dunban, 1-6 for Brackens. First puck out of the second half to Seamus Burke. Seamus now keeping it a good run to the far side, very close to the touchline there, up to go for the ball, has in fact crossed the touchline, and it's going to be a line ball to Upperchurch from about 60 yards out from their own goals. And come back to take this one is and clearing it into the up along the goodish puck. Out comes John Ryan, he's beaten to it there. This is by Martin Burke. Players on the ground, but John Ryan inside there, pulled on again there. It's in Conor. Well, but out comes John Ivers. John Ivers loses the ball as he's coming out. He's fouled as he does so, and it's going to be a free out. There's going to be a free out to J.K. Brackens on their own 20-metre line. The man that's taking it now is Martin Burke. He plays into the centre. Up they go, but Sean Collum has it now. Sean Collum crossing the 65-metre line. Looks at the post, shoots high, but this time his tail's a little to the right and tail's wide, so the score remains 1-7 for Upperchurch Strumban, 1-6 for J.K. Brackens. As Patrick Hayes will take this puck out. Patrick now sends it a long ball dropping down. The inside up goes Sean Collins, football style, but misses the ball. The ball coming across this time. The man is coming out for it now is Miss Armstrong. He loses the ball. Cleared in there by Matt Burke, going on dangerous into space, and the ball comes back in where Matt Burke has it. He's beaten to it this time by Michael Ryan. Michael Ryan crossing his own 65-metre line, clears it low up towards his centre forward, breaks to L.B. Quinlan. L.B. Quinlan passes it outside where it's out to Brian Phelan. Brian Phelan has it now, looks at the post, shoots and tails it to the left and tails it wide. Well, a good build up there, but the scoring opportunity didn't match the build up.
Yes, Upperchurch could root them chances yet, and in the end, if it's a close finish.
As Seamus Burke's puck out is a long one down this side, blocked down there, and it breaks in where it's collected there. Cross Keane, a good hard pull there by Pat Carew, pulled on by L.B. Quinlan is in there, knocked away from him there, clear down this side where half collected there by Ray Dial. Ray Dial has it now for Brackens, sends a dangerous probing ball and dropping inside there, batted out there a bit, and it's not out of the danger area yet. Going after it now to collect it is Pat Delaney. Pat Delaney has very little room to shoot, but it's across the face of the goal. Going out to collect it, Michael Lacken. Michael Lacken trying to crown Jerry Ryan, succeeds in doing so. Has the ball, if it's fouled as he does so, and it's going to be a free in and a chance for the equaliser. A chance for the equaliser as we're playing 3 minutes of this second half. 3 minutes of the second half, and a chance now for Matt Burke to put the size level, which I'm sure he will. He rises it now, hits it over the bar, and the sides are level now, 1-7 to 1-7. Well, we had the furthest we had in difference in this match was only for a brief 40-second spell when Upperchurch led by 3 points. That goal just before half time, but brought back to parity very quickly. As the puck out goes over to the far side, very close to the touchline. Ball has gone over the touchline there, and it's going to be a line ball back down again for the J.K. Brackens men. Coming out to take this one now is Paddy Marnell. Paddy Marnell now with the hits it hard into the centre, goes a good distance, passing the 45-metre line, pulled on neatly in there again, found by Ray Dial, danger in around the goal now, coming out is Michael Lack. Michael Lack collects it, loses it, collects it, gets to the second line, sends it right across the face of the goal there, and dangerous on the ball, tails out over the for a 65. Well, danger there for Upperchurch, and Sean Collum looks as though he's going to be the one to take this 65-metre free for the Brackens men. And we notice that he's sporting a Joe Rabbit glove on his left hand, a glove that has become very popular, and he puts the Brackens men in front for the first time. And as we were speaking about these gloves becoming very fashionable now, Joe Rabbit, I think, the first to wear them in this year's All-Ireland semi-final. First they were seen of notice anyway when they played Tipperary, but becoming very fashionable now with a lot of players. As the puck out is taken down, and the Brackens coming back on the attack again. Burke gets it over to the far side there. Coming out to collect it now is number 19 there is Jack O'Shea. Jack O'Shea has it, loses the ball there and goes back and is collected now, and with some hindering and tittering at the ball, but the man who comes out and clears it out there down, and as the ball crosses the centre of the field, John Ibers is there. Paddy Marnell is it? In fact, it's Colin Russell is down, and Colin Russell is, and the ball goes off his stick, and it's going to be a touchline ball here for the Brackens men. Michael Marnell, who's taken a knock there and seems to be injured. An injury there to Michael Marnell. He's taking a knock on the leg. Now as Michael Marnell seems to gain some running repairs. And everything seems to be okay. We'll shortly be back on the road with Brackens leading by 1 point, 1-8 to 1-7. This line ball to be taken by Sean Collum, about 50 yards from, or 40 yards from his own goal. Gets it into dropping in about 40 yards from the Upperchurch goal. A good just put back to his Michael Ryan. Fails to pick it up at the first attempt. Succeeds in doing so at the second time, trying to get away from two Brackens men. Succeeds in doing so, pans the ball outside, very close to the touchline. About to be struck in field there by Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan gets it up along. Out comes Big John. John Ryan has it now. Looks one way, looks right. Then hits it high and hits a dangerous dropping ball inside it. And it's a goal! Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal for Upperchurch Dunban. A fortunate goal. A ball dropping in there, and it seemed to go off the fingers of Seamus Burke into the net. So it puts Upperchurch Dunban 2 points in front. 2-7 for Upperchurch Dunban. 1-8 for Brackens.
Yes, a rather fortuitous goal there for John Ryan, but nevertheless they all count.
And that should inject some bit of energy into this game and excitement now as the Upperchurch men come thundering out the field. The ball is Elby Quinlan going after it now. Elby now picks it up on his stick, looking for a player, studying himself. Takes maybe too much time, but he hits it high and it hits and it's gone over the bar, studying himself and now putting the Upperchurch men 3 points to the good. It's 2-8 to 1-8. And we're now playing 9 minutes of this second half, even though there was some injury time as the puck out goes down. Missed there by Conor O'Dwyer, but back there to numerous black and amber shirts. The man that has it now is Jerry Ryan. Jerry Ryan getting it out to the far side. We're going after it now and trying to collect it. Jim Ryan. It's intercepted there by John Lee. John is beaten to it there and going after it now again is Big Win, and he's shooting, and this time his shooting is to the left and shooting wide. The man who was shooting on that occasion there, I think, was Brian Field, in fact, as Seamus Burke. Seamus now having recovered after that misfortune for him there in the last few minutes. Free there, and Matt Burke is fouled there by Tomas Keenan. Is going to be a free to J.K. Brackens from just outside the Upperchurch 65 metre line. Sean Collum the taker, trying to narrow the gap. Sean now, who scored a good 65 just a few minutes ago, hits this one now, dropping in dangerously, tailing off a little to the left, up the goal, sticks, the ball is cleared out, being brought by LT Ryan. LT Ryan, when he gets it out, he's comes towards Jim Cahill. Jim Cahill, in Turtle, has his puck blocked down by LT Ryan. LT Ryan palms it out, but he gets it out to his number 7 there, Dan Griffin. Dan Griffin clears it up along, it's intercepted by Seamus Delaney there for Brackens. John Ivers has it now for Brackens, clearing it back down and sending defence into attack. 2 Upperchurch men going, the ball goes between them, and the man who has it now is Jack O'Shea. Jack O'Shea looks, shoots, and sends it across, but it's collected neatly by Patrick Hayes in the goals for Upperchurch Dunban. He gets it out into the centre of the field where it's collected there by Colin Russell. Colin Russell sends it back in towards Michael Ryan, has a skid off his stick, might get a second bite of the cherry, doesn't get it. James Cahill going out, can't pick it up, kicks it ahead, tries to pick it up now, he's tackled now, and the ball is knocked away from him there. It goes back towards Bat Burke. Bat Burke turns one way, then swings the ball in towards the full forward line, up to go for it, batted down and cleared out. And referee spots an infringement there on the Upperchurch man, and it's going to be a free out to Upperchurch. A free out to the Upperchurch men. And Michael Ryan will be the taker, about 40 or 35 yards out from his own goal. John now hits it and gets plenty of length into it, sending defence into attack. This ball will drop about 21 yards out, dropping down inside danger. When it comes to John Ryan again, John Ryan shoots it low and sends it inside, and this one is saved by Seamus Burke in the goals. He gets it out towards Bat Burke, the unmarked Bat Burke standing in the centre of the field, being tackled now by Conor O'Dwyer. Still gets in his puck just the same, sending defence into attack. And the man is trying to do his Pat Delaney. Pat Delaney in a bit of a disagreement there with one of the Upperchurch men. Meanwhile, play goes on, and a chance here for the Upperchurch men, or for Brackens, but the ball goes to the right and goes wide. And the referee now is calling out Line and Jerry Ryan. After the exchange of some unpleasantries there, the referee is just speaking to them to cool down a bit. Now, as we're coming up now to Well, 12 minutes of this second half gone. Well, certainly this game has come to life a bit more in the second half, the opening 12 minutes, than in any of the 30 in the first half.
Yeah, it's really now, they're really getting down to it now at this stage, and of course the goal might have opened up the match a bit more.
As the great puck out there comes right in, but it's about to be cleared by John Ivers. His puck is half blocked down. This should fall to an Upperchurch man. The man who has it now is Brian Phelan. Gets it across back into the unmarked Michael Ryan. Michael Ryan has it now. Going off, hits it high, and it's gone all the way over the bar. A great point there by Michael Ryan, putting 4 points, and the most that has been between the two sides at any time in this game. It's now 2-9 for Upperchurch Dunban, 1-8 for JK Brackens. And Seamus Burke pucks out. Great puck out again, once again to the far side, very close to the touchline. Ball is broken when it comes to Jim Cahill. Jim Cahill trying to set up a score, is fouled as he makes his path towards goal, and it's going to be a free in to Brackens, and a chance to reduce the deficit to just 3 points once again. Pat Burke is the man who will be taking this one. That now standing, rises it, hits it high, hits it good, and hits it over the bar, reducing the deficit to just the 1 goal again. 2-9 to 1-9. And we're now playing 13 and a half, 14 minutes of this second half. As the puck out, there's a melee of players there. The Brackens men get it. The man has it now, trying to pull on it is Pat Delaney going off on a solo run and loses the ball, but still goes back and tries to get it up. Gets it as a second attempt. As he gets his puck in towards goal. Collected inside there by LT Ryan, who gets it out to the centre of the field. 2 Brackens men there. And it's knocked out by L.B. Quinlan, who gets it across towards Brian Phelan, and L.B. Quinlan going after it himself, trying to pick it up, doesn't succeed in doing so. Gets it to Conor O'Dwyer. Conor O'Dwyer sends it in, an attacking ball between John Ryan and there. John Ryan has it. John looks at, shoots and scores. A great score there by the big burly John. Getting that and putting the ball over the bar there, despite the best efforts of Martin Burke. So it's now 2-10 to 1-9, 16 to 12. As we fast approach the halfway mark in the second half, Michael Ryan loses it, but goes back and collects it, sends it into the centre, pulls on it. Out comes L.B. Quinlan, has the ball knocked away from him. It's collected by Conor O'Dwyer. Conor, who seems to be operating much better since he came out the field early. This is John Lee is there trying to get the ball out for, and he's been helped on there. And there's a melee of players there, but the man that has it for Brackens and getting it out now is John Ivers. John Ivers looks at it, sends it over to the first, into the centre, up the goal for it, and the man who has it, signed Ray Dial, going off, sending in to about 30 yards out from Jack O'Shea. Jack O'Shea has it now, breathing down on goal, shoots, he has it bottled up, his hooked as he gets it, the ball is cleared out, it comes out to Jim Cahill. Jim Cahill, chance of a score here, tries to bottle his way through. He wins, he's free, he was held up and tackled there as he tried to make his way towards goal, so a chance for Brackens to reduce the deficit to just 2 points. And now we're playing exactly 15 minutes of this second half, as Matt Burke now prepares to narrow the gap, and that he does. Now seems to be a revival in the Brackens. They have it just down to just 2 points again.
There's a well taken point by Jim Cahill and brings them back into the game now again.
Well, it's back to 3 points again. And now we have an injury to one of the Upperchurch players. Back on their feet, and we're ready to resume. It's Padraig Hayes. Padraig Hayes now pucks it out, a good one over to the far side there. The man that has it now is Brian Phelan, and he's beaten to it, and Seamus Delaney has it now for Brackens, sending defence into attack. Down there where Jerry Ryan is there. Jerry Ryan thundering his way out, has the ball knocked away from him there, but back there is Michael Ryan to help him out. Michael and Jerry, the two of them together. Jerry is the one that has it now, and besides the best efforts of Andy Marnell, still gets up his puck and gets it in where he gets it towards Jim Ryan up along where it's coming now. It's sent in, a dangerous high ball, stepping and it's gone to the left and gone wide. Well, a scoring opportunity when he might have been better off to keep the ball in play. Very difficult angle. So Seamus Burke now with the puck out over the far side of the field again. Pulled on back locked down there neatly by Conor O'Dwyer. Conor O'Dwyer goes after it himself and sends it up into the corner forward position where John Ryan seems to move out there. Martin Burke is there with him. Martin Burke has it now. He's very close to the touchline. He's fouled as he does so. It's going to be a free out to Brackens just outside their own 20-metre line. Martin taking it himself and sending the fence into attack. Ball dropping about 60 yards out from the Upperchurch goal, and a free there as Michael Ryan was being held as the ball came down by Jim Cahill, so it's going to be a free and the ball a chance to relieve the pressure for the Upperchurch men. Well, still just a goal between them, and this game could go either way yet.
Oh, it's still anybody's game. There's only 3 points between them, one puck of a ball, that's all.
As Michael now prepares, rises, strikes and hits a long ball. The ball dropping will drop right into the square. Dangerous ball dropping right in there, and Seamus Burke collects it this time. It comes out, solos out the field with the ball going off in a solo and crossing his own 20-metre line, clears it into the centre of the field. The ball is added to there and further, but Michael Ryan is there and to try and send it back down again. He loses the ball and is fouled in transit, and it's going to be another free to the Churchmen. It's another free to Upperchurch and a chance for them to set up another attack, and a ball draining down on goal again. Michael taking great care, and he's side ahead by a goal. And we're now playing almost 18 minutes of this second half as the ball comes in. They're dropping right in the pull down there by John Ryan, and the ball goes to the left and wide. With a good pull there by John. The ball could have gone anywhere, but it went off his stick out over the end line and wide, so the score remains 2-10 for Upperchurch and Ban, 1-10 for JK Brackens. As Seamus Burke's puck out now. A mighty puck dropping about 50 yards out from the Upperchurch goal. It's collected there and going away off on the solo run here for him. Is there in Tomas Keane. Tomas Keane loses the ball there now to John Ivers, put the ball back into the centre and collected by Conor O'Dwyer. Conor O'Dwyer looks at the post, shoots and sends it over the bar. A beautiful piece of striking by Conor O'Dwyer, first touch and sending it over the bar, and putting Upperchurch 4 points in front. They now lead 2-11 to 1-10. Seamus Burke, and meanwhile there's a substitution coming in on the JK Brackens team. I don't know who it is, but he hasn't got a number, so.
What number is he? There's no number in his hand.
And as Seamus Burke's puck out goes into batted down there for by Brian Phelan, LB Hogan, 2 Upperchurch men go for the ball. One of them gets a knock, and I think he may have got it from his own player. The ball is brought into space. John Ryan. John Ryan has it now. Thinks about going on, leaves the ball after him. Now Martin Burke has it. He's still there. Martin Burke very close to the touchline, very in line there. Martin Burke trying to get it out despite the best efforts of John Ryan. He collects it and goes, passes it back. Here comes John Lee, and John Ryan robs him. John Ryan coming in along the touchline, being forced to pass the ball out. But he's passed. John Ivers intercepts the pass. A life-saving Paddy Burnell. It's not out of the danger area where it comes towards Field, and he shoots and he sends it to the left, right and wide, and there's an injury there to an Upperchurch Strumban player. As we're now playing 20 minutes of this second half. Now Jim Fogarty over on the far side there has replaced the injured Michael Marnell on the Brackens team, and there's some running repairs being done on a few players now. As the referee is anxious to get the game, he tells them hold up the play until such time as who's the player on the far side. As Seamus Burke takes this puck out and gets the game in motion once again. Danger there. The man who is trying to rush it out or get it out there is Dan Griffin for Doug-C. Doesn't succeed in doing so. Back there helping his defensive Michael Ryan. Michael Ryan classically gets into the centre of the field out between John Ivers and LB Quinlan. LB Quinlan knocks to the head, but has the ball knocked away from him in turn. Comes back his way again and breaks where it comes to Pat Carew. Pat Carey gets it back over to the far side. His puck is shortage and it's intercepted there by Cambridge. He gets it up by Michael Ryan standing all alone. Tries to shake off his marker as the ball knocked away from him. Goes back to try and collect it. The man who gets it now, James Cahill, who in turn has his knocked away from him. And coming over to this side where Tomas Keane is beating through the pull there. And Brackens set up another move, and the man who has it now is Jack O'Shea. Jack O'Shea shoots, and Jack O'Shea drives to the right and drives wide. Still remains 2 goals, 11 points for Upperchurch Dunban, 1 goal and 10 points for JK Brackens. Is that Barry, is it? And it looks as though Seamus Barry is coming on the Upperchurch team. The veteran Seamus. Going in. I'm not too sure who's gone off yet. But the play continues anyway as the ball is going to Sean Collins, beaten to there by Conor Dwyer. Gets to the second attempt. And it breaks out where it comes, and it's in by Brian Phelan, who sends it high and sends it over the bar, and the Upperchurch men have put 5 points of daylight between themselves and the Brackens as we move into the last 10 minutes of this game. And well inside the last 10 minutes now as Seamus Burke's puck out, goes out, great puck to the far side, Michael Ryan did in there with Knocker, James Cahill. It's going to be a hard pull there. And it's going a bit of a dust up here now, a small bit of argy-bargy as Tomas Keane gets himself involved. And Michael Dial calling aside James Cahill is going to take his name. And in fact, he's ordering mentors off the. And Michael Ryan seems to be as though he may have to leave the action, and what a tragic loss for Upperchurch if he has to leave at this stage of the proceedings. He's playing quite a good game, captaining the side, and certainly leading by example. And Michael seems to be okay again. Okay. And Michael, in fact, is going to take this free himself. Well, I don't know if it's such a wise thing after an injury, but maybe he feels he's able. Standing about 40 yards from his own goal, he hits a high ball up into the clouds, taking quite a time to come down up the gopher. The ball is collected there by Sean Cullum. Sean Cullum having one great game there for the Brackens. They may be losing, but he's certainly trying his hard. He's robbed on this occasion by Tomas Keane. Tomas Keane gets it into his full forward line. Out comes Seamus Barry. Seamus Barry trying to get it up on his stick. Has the ball knocked away from him there by Seamus Delaney, who's pucking top is blocked down. John Ivers is there too. Also there is Elby Quinlan for and some hard pulling there, but the man who has it now is Elby Quinlan for Upperchurch. He gets it across to the far side, he gets to Brian Phelan. The ball is knocked out, batted down there by Michael Ryan, but only as Michael Lachen. Michael Lachen going away, being followed now by and tackled there, but still gets in a low ball, a dangerous ball dropping inside there, but out comes Patrick Hayes putting it from his goal, getting the protection of his backs and clears the ball out to the far side, out over the touchline there, and a line ball for J.K. Brackens about 55 to 60 yards out from the Upperchurch goal. And we're now moving in the last 5 minutes, and certainly Brackens need a bit of an injection now.
At this stage now, with about 3-4 minutes left, Brackens have to get a goal if they any chances of even getting a draw here today.
And certainly with the way the Upperchurch defence is playing, they're going to find it very difficult to get that, and this ball has gone and it's gone out for a 65. And a 65. Oh. No. A 65 for 65 for Brackens, and I wonder will Sean Collin be happy with a point, or will he lob this one in? He's going to lob it in, a dangerous dropping ball, dropping right in, but it's dropping away from goal, and the ball has in fact gone out, and it's gone over the end line, and the referee is inside. He's giving a free out for an infringement there anyway, so it's relief for Upperchurch. No, he's overruling his umpire. In fact, it's another 65. So it's another chance for another 65, and a chance for Sean Cullum to lob this ball in again. Does so, lobs it in, leaves a little bit shorter this time, better direction. They go for the ball, it's pulled inside there, saved inside there by Patrick Hayes, as cool as could be. Clearing it out, a good clearance into the centre of the field. But pull. James Delaney is in there, he's the ball knocked away from him there by Jim Ryan, who gets it up along, and down comes John Ryan, who's beaten to Sean Cullum. Sean Cullum getting it over to the far side now, and Michael Lachen coming out to it for the Brackens. Gets it away from his knocker. succeeds in getting his shortest pass in towards Blackburn. Blackburn can't hold on to it. The man who has the flash ball, he's beaten to it in turn. And the ball's cleared up to the far side there, up into the corner forward position. Going back to collect it and trying to collect it is Martin Burke for J.K. Brackens. He's fouled as he does so, and it's going to be a free out to Brackens, and I'm sure that he'll be in a hurry to get on with this as they trail by 5 points. And we're now just 2 minutes away from going into injury time. It's 2:12 to 1:10. Gaius classically caught there by James, well, for Upperchurch, who clears it up and on the ball breaking inside. Out comes Seamus Barry. Seamus Barry has the ball now. Pans it outside while he gets it out towards John Ryan. The pass may be a little bit too far. Being tackled there by Marnell. The ball is not in. Marnell wins the day and gets it out. Trying to Sean Collum adds to it there, close to the touchline, and the ball goes out over the touchline there. It's going to be a line ball to Upperchurch Drumban. And it looks at this stage as though the Upperchurch Drumban men are going to be crowned Mid-Tipperary champions. These two sides have met in the final for the last 3 years. And for 2 years ago, it was Upperchurch's turn. Last year it was Brackens' turn, and this year it looks as though it's going back to the church once again. Line ball for Upperchurch Drumban, low into the centre. Yeah, but going across the collected, the ball knocked away from him, and more danger here for as John Ryan has it. John Ryan trying to get room to swing his stick, succeeds in doing so. He's the ball high, dropping in, the ball dropping in, and it goes to the left and goes wide. And we're now into just 1 minute left plus injury time. Seamus Burke getting a long puck out into this one now. Bat Burke misses it there, but the man who doesn't miss it though is Seamus Armstrong for Upperchurch. His clearance goes into the corner where it's tussling for it in there, and the man who's going to get it now is Ulrich Quinlan. He has the ball knocked away from him, and the ball is knocked away from him, the ball going everywhere, and the man who's going after it now is John Ryan himself. John Ryan has it. His puck is the shortest one, still in play. Danger here, but about to be averted now as it's cleared out there for the Brackens men into the centre of the field. Brackens still not giving up the ghost, even though they may be trailing, but they're trying very hard. And the man who has it now, who had it was Michael Larkin, but he's lost it. And it's going to Sean Collum, who can't pick it up. It comes across where it comes to Ray Dial. Ray Dial sending the defence into attack. Danger here, but out come, and the goalkeeper leaves it after in there, but good defensive work. His defence is helping him, and it's going to be a free out for the, and a little bit of a argy-bargy developing up there on this side of the field now, as the referee goes over to try and sort it out. Well, absolutely no need for it whatsoever. The man had won his free, and there was no need to be persistently fouling him after he'd got his free, so it's going to be a free out to Upperchurch. And Pat Delaney has received his marching orders, and in all honesty I think he more or less deserves it on this occasion. And now Brackens are behind by 5 points and down to 14 men. And the free is taken, sending defence into attack. Upperchurch now, and the ball is knocked into around the goal again. Who is it? Paddy Marnell tries to get it out. Tries to get it out towards Martin Burke. Martin Burke, and it's a free after the ball has been played, as we're now gone into injury time. We're playing 1 minute of injury time now, and with the score at 2:12 to 1:10, Upperchurch are destined to be crowned champions, as this ball is lobbed in, a dangerous ball. Out comes a corner back there, Michael Dwyer clearing it out. Get it out very far. The man who has it now is Jack O'Shea. Jack O'Shea gets it at the second bite of the cherry again. His puck is blocked down and turning again there. John Ryan back. The ball is passed to Michael Laughlin, but out. And comes James Armstrong, and the referee blows the final whistle, and Upperchurch are champions of Mid-Tipperary in the intermediate grade. A resounding victory, hard fought and at times tense, but in the end a victory going to the deserved team.
Michael. Right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mid-Tipperary J Board, I'd like to thank both teams for giving us a very entertaining final. Actually, 2 entertaining days. This day fought us in the rag in very difficult conditions. We had an equally exciting game. And I'm sure Brackens will be the first to admit that on the day Upperchurch Drumban were that little bit craftier. I'd like to wish Upperchurch Drumban the very best of luck in the county championship. I believe they'll be out next weekend against the South champions, Carrickdavins. We'll be all behind you in Mid-Tipperary as we want to see you back in the senior grade again. To Brackens, hard luck. If you had won this, by virtue of the fact that you would have been divisional champions twice in a row, you would have automatically gone senior. However, you still have the football to look forward to and the under-21B hurling, and we also wish you the best of luck there. I'd like to thank Michael Dial and his team for a very efficient job of refereeing today. And also our sponsors, John and Breda Kennedy out in St Henry Rooms in the Rag. They have been great friends of the mid-board during my term of office here and have never seen us short. John and Breda, again we thank you. And as this is the final hurling game of the year in the division, I'd like to extend a special word of thanks to the Knights of Malta for the wonderful service they have given us throughout the year. We come in here, we travel through our games up and down the division with an easy mind, knowing that any injured players are in capable hands. So without any further delay, it gives me great pleasure to present the Tommy Tracy Cup to the Upperchurch Drumban captain, Michael Ryan. At last. You won't be hurt when you put that video.
Mid-chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted on behalf of Upperchurch to accept the Tracy Cup. It's a long year for us, and hopefully we'll extend it a bit longer and maybe win it out. That's our ambition. I would like to thank a lot of people, our 3 selectors. They must be the wise men at the moment anyway. JC, our trainer, they've done a lot for us. And most of all, I'd like to thank the players and the panel of players. This is it, lads. This is it. I'd like to thank the Brackens for 2 very sporting games. They're old rivals at this stage and tensions can't run high, and there's only a puck of a ball between us. The best of luck to you next year, lads. I know you'll wish us the best of luck in the remainder of the competition. So, especially, I nearly forgot them, the supporters of Upperchurch Drumban, who stuck with us through thick and thin. This is for you, lads. More so. Now, I'd like to call for 3 cheers for Clonmore. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Mind that cable, Miller. John, how are you? Get up.
I have with me here Father Daniel Ryan, parish priest of Upperchurch. I'm sure we're very delighted, man, that Upperchurch came through such a titanic game.
Well, indeed, we've been looking forward to a day like this for a long time. We have a very hard-working team and all the people associated with it, and luck didn't seem to have come our way for a long time, and today the sun shone on us, and I think the prayers of everyone in Upperchurch shone on us as well. And we opened a new grotto there in the metal bridge recently, and I think Our Lady was called on a number of times today, and she seemed to have responded at all times.
Well, the last day you probably should have won the last day. Then you probably maybe felt that, you know, sometimes the chance is gone, and today when you got the goal before half time, and then the boys to peg you back to level pegging, it was a bit of a sickener before half time.
It certainly was, and kept us all on our toes to the very end, but our confidence in our team didn't lag at any stage, and you can see that they finished very well today, and we hope that they'll go on to further successes in the championship.
Well, there was the weather was beautiful and the pitch was in fantastic condition, so it was an ideal day for hurling, and both teams served it up well on the day.
They did, and I feel that the day suited our team too. I think the last day, with all the water and all the rain, they probably look forward to today's game with the improved weather conditions, and they certainly responded to it, and we are all delighted in Upperchurch and Drumban.
Well, with that, I'll let you go and enjoy yourself. And once
Thanks
again,
very
congratulations
much.
and
Thank
the best
you
of luck
very
in the
much.
remainder of the competition.
Thank you very much
Right.
indeed. God bless you.
Well, today,
I have to talk today. Now, here, the happiest man in Upperchurch, I'm sure. Congratulations again, Michael. A very tough, hard game.
Indeed it was, yeah. We were delighted to hear the whistle in the finish. So it could a game that we kind of got on top of in the second half. In the first half we were very shaky, and it could have gone either way. The Brackens had the advantage, and they were using the ball well. Whereas we could stay in touch, and they never went too far ahead. Then a couple of goals then that came in.
I think the goal that your brother John scored, it really was the turning point of the game.
It was, yeah, without a doubt. We needed a score at the time, and a goal was what we got. So, it really gave us the edge, and we kind of held on to it then,
Yeah.
I say it kind of broke the back in the Brackens, because the punch was gone out of them at that stage.
Yeah, I was just saying to your parish priest that you got a goal before that time, so it's really a signal to be pegged back so quickly to level pegging.
It is, yeah.
But, as you say, you got the rub of the green when John got that goal. But you took it up from there. You never let him back into it. You harassed them, and your defence was tremendous, and you took any scoring opportunities that came your way.
Yeah, well, the big difference for us was when we got a few scores when they counted, and we were able to take this point just there in the second half. And at the stage, if they had got a few points, it would drag them back into the game. But luckily for us, we got the scores, and that's what wins the match.
You got a few old hard knocks yourself, but I'm sure this makes up for it. Well worth it when you have the base of silverware. Well, the best of luck in the rest of the competition. Congratulations once again. You're a national school teacher.
I am. I'm teaching in Upperchurch.
I suppose you taught that.
I did. I taught quite a lot of them in Raspeen and some of them in Upperchurch as well.
Well, you're a very proud woman this evening as an Upperchurch woman.
I am very proud and I'm very happy this evening because coming in it was touch and go with us, and we were lucky to come out of it the last time. Even though we had it won, we were lucky to hold on to it in the end.
And it was nice to come here today and win in the sunshine.
Oh, it was very, very pleasant, and we needed it today. We needed it for the morale of the players and the whole club.
Well, now, do you think this team is good enough to go on and win the big one, the county final?
Well, I presume that the ones who have come from the other divisions are the same standard as we are, and if we play as well as we played today, we certainly have the measure of them, of any team, and we have a lot of determination in the young players there, and I think they're gaining in confidence from every match.
Well, after such a hammering that you got from last year, this is really a double success.
Well, you could see Jack Charlton's team got a bit of a hammering too, and they're very good. And it just shows that it can happen to any team, what happened to them last year.
So you more them up.
And it was great that they regained their confidence and came through today. And I think it's a great example for other teams who have taken a hammering to come back and never give up trying.
Well, congratulations to you again, and thank you very much.
Thanks.
the ladies, they're some of the backroom staff.
I presume all the boys for the county semi-final are getting a hairdo at a special rate. Now, I have with me here Chairman Michael Burke and Selector Tommy Tierney and Upperchurch team. Well, Michael, you told me yesterday evening that this team was really determined to do this job today, and you certainly did.
I said yesterday evening that this team was good enough and better than the Brackens. The only thing we had to do was prove it on the scoreboard. That we done today. We might have been slow in the first half, but by God did we pull out all the stops in the second half. Every player gave 100%, and the subs that were brought in tried 100% as well. There's no complaints about anybody. We won, and that's it.
Well, certainly you won and won in style. But, you know, there must have been times in the first half that you were probably worrying, you know, if they get a bit ahead of us, we're not playing well.
Yes, we weren't playing well in the first half. We came in at half time and the selectors had a good sit down and talk about it, they discussed things. They left confidence in the 15 that were there, and then they just changed their mind to put in a sub. Seamus Barry gave a talk at half-time, and I would honestly say it would motivate a dead man in a graveyard to put a team going, and that's what happened. He set the place on fire, and our team went out all guns blazing.
Well, Tommy, turning to you, you made some very good positional switches there during that match as well.
Yeah, well, we've tried a few changes during the year. Like, we knew our fellas were capable of playing, and we tried at the beginning of the year to get a good panel. We were always stuck before, maybe only 1 or 2 subs, but this year we had 5 or 6, and we knew if the chips were down, that we could bring in fellas that we could depend on. So that's the reason. We knew beforehand really what the changes were going to be as such. We hadn't worked out fairly well, you know. But just worked in the day for us, you know.
Yeah, it certainly did, and of course John's goal was a great inspiration just at a time when right at a little after half time, and it got you going great.
That was great. It was probably a lucky goal, but that's what matches are won on. You know, that's what games are won on. You have a bit of luck here and there, and that's it. We had it today.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to further stadium. Looking forward to the semi-final next Sunday. How do you think you can play with that?
We don't know anything about Carrick Swans or Carrick Devons, whoever it is, but we'll go with the same match that we had today, and hopefully we'll get into a county final at least. And when we do that, then we're only taking 1 match at a time. We never planned any county finals or anything like that. No, we didn't even think of them until now. So we'll take next Sunday's match and hope to God we can come out with the same result again.
Injury worries, I suppose there might be a small bit of worry if there's any injuries for next Sunday.
We have 1 or 2 fellas inside with a few cuts all right, and I think there's one man with a sore tie all right, but hopefully he'll be Jerry Ryan. I think he might be a bit doubtful, but I'd say by Sunday he'll be fit and round to go again.
A few pints tonight will sort all that out. Yeah. Tommy Tierney, thank you very much. Now, Seamus Barry, the veteran of many a titanic struggle, but certainly this one will go down as one of the greats.
It's sweet, yeah. It's, you know, especially when you're showing a bit in games, you know, to win a final like this it's unbelievable, especially for us, because we haven't won too many down the years, and it'll be a great boost for all the younger lads, and hopefully this time now we go all the way.
Well, I heard you give a speech at half time that you wouldn't want to be a fly in the wall, but certainly it motivated the lads, and they really got down to business in the second half.
When things need to be said, you have to say them.
No better man to say them and do them, and you did your part and you come in yourself.
It was grand just to come in for the last 4 minutes, you know. But fair play to the boys. In the last 20 minutes, I thought the Upperchurch team were, you could nearly say, completely on top. You know, it's no more than they deserve.
Yes. No.
And we got some great pints, you know, with 40 and 50 yards, and pints like that lift the whole team. You know.
Well, once again, congratulations. I'd say there's a county final in this team.
Hopefully, we won't say any more. Hopefully. Come on. Go back.
Now, another selector here, Phil Lowry, and also a very happy man. I'd say you did some great work in training. Your forwards seem to be much faster today than they were on the last day. I know weather conditions were different, but you were much faster on the same.
They were a lot faster. I'd say the weather conditions suited our. We have a lot of young players, you know, and we knew the weather conditions. If they played well on the day, that to suit them down to the ground. But they had to play well on the day, and which they did. All our players played well. And I thought in the second half, that our half-back line started to dominate, and from there on in and the moving of Conor Dwyer to centre field.
Yeah, that's happening a significant.
Yeah, he hit a lot of balls in and got one great point at the vital stage.
Yeah.
So
it seemed to be your ability to score from far out. You know, when you were under pressure, that was a very significant factor in you winning the game.
It was, yeah. We got some great points from far out, but we got chances as well inside, and we didn't avail of them, like, you know. But hopefully the next day, you can't get everything right on the one day, but we got it good enough for this day.
And they all count.
They all count. And this is a very sweet one. And there's a man that's done an awful work, Michael Kindy, another selector. Have a few words with Mike.
Well, Michael, another selector on the team, and equally as a happy man as anybody else this evening. It was really a great victory.
It was, yeah. I'm delighted for the whole panel, because it's my first year involved in anything like this, and I didn't realise what it was letting myself in for. It is a tough job, because there's a lot of players out there, and I suppose, to be fair to them, to nearly like doing the lotto, you nearly want to draw the numbers. They're as even as that, you know, really now, not, you know, that's...
Well, it's, you know, to have a good team, you have to have a strong panel, and you certainly have that this season.
You have, and you know, it seems maybe a bit hard at times when you have to maybe ask a fella to come out, or maybe ask a fella to stand back and let in someone else. But you know, that's the way it is. Hard decisions have to be taken, and you know, you're often, yeah.
But all your subs are equally as good, and like
very strong panel. There's no doubt about that. The best panel we had for years, I'd say. You know, and thankfully, you know, the weather dried up, and it suited. A lot of our panel are young, and it suited us today, and the open space. We think, you know, we were maybe a bit slower starting, but once we got it going, you know, we were.
You'll be hoping that the weather will stay fine for the rest of the competition now. It'll suit you lads a lot better.
You know, I mean, if conditions were soft, at least if the day was dry, it would help those younger lads, you know, and hopefully, you know, with a bit of luck, we could at least make it to the final, you know.
Well, there's no reason why not. Well, once again, thank you very much, and the best of luck in the rest of the competition.
Only aiding and abetting with them.
Yes.
But the famine is over. There'll be a welcome in the hillsides tonight. Timmy Delaney says we're in a dark field for 80 years. I'll tell him tonight that we're out of that dark field.
Yeah, fair play to you.
I thought it was a great match, and I must congratulate all the blackboard or the back room in. And it was a gripping encounter. And the bonfires will blaze tonight in the mountainside.
Thank you very much. There's one happy man anyway.
Willie Corbett.
Now, Willie Corbett here, former schoolmaster in Drumban, and I'm sure who's a man who has taught a lot of those fellas that were out hurling there today.
Oh, I did, yes, and of course it gives me a great thrill altogether because my involvement with the team has been very, very little, but I was formerly involved with the juveniles, and when we won a county final in 1968, Seamus Barry was the captain at the time, and of course it was great to see him come back here to show that at 40 years of age he can be useful to the team. This is a win that we badly needed. If we hadn't won today, I think that it would throw us back more than 1 year. So all is to be played for now in the remaining 2 games to the county final, and I hope that we can crown the year with a county final success. It will be long overdue in Upperchurch Drumban.
Well, it must give you great enjoyment to, you know, having taught a lot of fellas there and see him come up through the juvenile grade and see him go out there today and really shine.
It does, of course, but the credit is due, of course, to the team and to those who were in charge of the team. Manager Tommy Tierney, who was in that juvenile team way back 25 years ago, and to JC, who took on the job of training the team. And after our performance last year, it would take a very brave man to take on a team like that. So all the more credit to them. I'm quite hoarse after today. It's good to have something to shout about.
And you'll shout a little more, I'd say, before the year is out.
I'm only getting trained.
Well, Willie Corbett, thank you very much. Now, I have with me the trainer of the team, JC. Well, you've certainly turned out that team in peak condition today.
Oh, well, they weren't too bad. They gave me good commitment along the field, and they put it in, and I think they got their just rewards today. They went out and they played as good as they could, and Conor Dwyer, I suppose, as you've heard before, was the key factor, I think. He came out in the field, he done the simple thing, got the ball and sent it in straight, no fouling.
You know, it's so important to be very fit, and that showed in the last 10 minutes or so when it was really, you know, it wasn't the game that was safe, but you had the fitness to hold on.
We found last year that they were probably training too much, that they had all their energy burned out, so this year we just brought them along game by game and got them prepared for each game as the level of fitness we thought they'd want to win the game by. I was pleased with the performance anyway today, and hopefully we'll go on and win county final.
Well, there's absolutely no reason. I'm sure you'll have them back training after a few nights celebration.
I'm sure Tuesday night you'll see a lot of Guinness around the field.
The best of luck to you, and thank you very much. The mid-intermediate hurling final replay here in Semple Stadium today. Great game, tough encounter, level at half time, level for periods of the second half, but in the finish, And J.K. Brackens had to give way to a superior, fitter, faster and more enthusiastic Upperchurch drum band team on the score.